Hello once again YouTube, and welcome to another video by yours truly, Robert Lewis of the Knights of Awesomeness. And today we're taking a look at Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi. And this is the special edition cover like always, and this is the third in our Star Wars marathon, technically. And the story is Han in The Empire Strikes Back. He was frozen due to the fact that the actor who plays him, Harrison Ford, really didn't thought that Han's story was completed in Episode 5. Like Luke and this guy right here gave him to Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, and Luke, Leia, and C-3PO and R2-D2 decided to rescue him from Jabba the Hutt, and also Chewie. Don't worry. And they were successful, but the Empire is making another Death Star. And of course they are. And it's half completed. So the rebels decide, you know what? Let's unload the first Death Star where we attacked it when it was fully completed. Let's attack this second Death Star when it's half completed. So yeah, they had to go past the shield generation. They have to destroy a shield generator on the forest moon of Endor. And they encountered the Ewoks. So of course they won, and Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi tell Luke, you know, your training has been complete, but there's one final task that you must do before you become a true Jedi. Kill Darth Vader, or subdue him. Of course they won, and they blow up the Death Star, and everything's good, happy, and all roses and all dovies until 30 years later, the Force Awakens. Yeah, the goth emo kid, but that's a review for another day. So yeah, Return of the Jedi. Most people don't like this movie. They say it's the weakest out of the original trilogy, mostly due to the Ewoks and the sudden death of Boba Fett. Yeah. Yes. It's very sad. Oh, and also Emperor Palpatine as well, of course. But my opinion on Return of the Jedi might not be as good, but I feel like it's an okay movie. It's not too bad. And yes, the special edition did add, where are they? Oh, God damn it. They're not in there. It's not in there because they were absolute crap. The special edition, some of the changes were good, others were bad. like the dance scene. Yeah, that one is one of the bad ones. Why? Because it was like most of the characters in it looked a little bit cartoony and CGI, and nobody likes CGI. Ooh, that was a bad cough. Anyway, as usual, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, James Earl Jones, Harrison Ford, Anthony Daniels, and Mr. Pierre Mayhew do a great job in their roles, and Lando Calrissian, yeah, I find it kind of weird why him and Han were like all buddy after the end of Return, and after the end of The Empire Strikes Back, because he betrayed him. Well, I know he saved him, and yeah, that's kind of redeeming, but should have a feud between it. But this ain't the one that replaced the original actor for Anakin Skywalker with the one that we get to see the most in the prequels, Hayden Christensen. Yeah. So yeah, good times. Yeah. Of course, Frank Oz as Yoda. Very sad that his death scene was very sad, but he's going to come back as a Force ghost because Obi-Wan came back as a Force ghost, so why can't Yoda? Yeah. And Jabba the Hutt, pretty menacing. If it weren't for A New Hope, if it weren't for the special editions for New Hope, I think everybody would be taking surprise. Oh, that's what he looks like, this Jabba the Hutt that they keep on talking about. Yeah, would be more surprises. Instead, it's more. But these days, there's no surprises. Instead, it's just like hints and foreshadowing. Yeah. What else is there to say about this movie? Honestly. Well, I could say how the Empire, it never made much sense to me why the Empire were beaten by a bunch of Ewoks. Apparently it was because Palpatine was defeated and the Empire, and Palpatine used his Force thing, probably, I don't know, to control the Empire, and I call that bullshit. Because that can't, no, fam, the Force doesn't govern everything in the galaxy. I'm sure of that. I'm sure that they can take orders, that the stormtroopers and the scout troopers could take orders from the normal Imperial officers, not just Emperor. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Yeah, and how they were defeated by a bunch of Ewoks. Yeah. Well, they were. Well, the rebel troopers were helping them, right? Yeah. Also, it wasn't a good idea to put camouflage, to put no camouflage onto the stormtroopers and just have them wear the normal white stormtrooper armor. Yeah, that's not really a good idea. And anyway, you made Palpatine. You made suits designed for this guy's home planet during the Clone Wars. Why couldn't you use those suits? They would have hidden more. And don't say, oh, they didn't know they were going to be in trouble. Well, they were fucking Ewoks and they could roast them at a steak. Of course there would be trouble on that planet. Like, and there was also Yudzums that we also got to see in the horrible special edition re-edit. On Tatooine though, it wasn't on Endor for some reason. They weren't on Endor. Yeah, I didn't really get that. So I would give Star Wars Return of the Jedi a laughing Jedi, a weirdly animated laughing Jabba the Hutt out of bloody rocks. So I'll see you for the next one, and instead of I don't know what I'm going to do with episode 1. I know, but you have to wait and see what I got up my sleeve. See ya. Bye.